Oh my god, ScreenFlow 2.0 just came out. And guess what? I'm going to be doing a 3-part series on the application ScreenFlow for your Mac, showing different tutorials, tips and tricks, and everything you need to know to be a good ScreenFlow user. And I'm using it to record myself and my desktop right now. So today, we're going to be talking about the editing section or the timeline section of ScreenFlow. So guys, let's go ahead and get started. I have a ScreenFlow document open up right here. This is a short 5-second clip that I recorded myself right now. If you want to hear it, go ahead. So ScreenFlow is essentially the best screen recorder for the Mac out there. And that's basically it. I'm saying a small sentence about ScreenFlow, and it comes up right here in my timeline. So let me give you a small overview of ScreenFlow. Over here in the middle, you have your canvas or your project area where you can edit the different media you have in your document. And this media is also represented in your timeline through these little blocks or rectangles, whatever you want to call them. Over here on the right, you have the editing or the properties tabs, where you can go in and edit different properties of different aspects of your video. And today we're mainly going to focus on the timeline or the editing portion of ScreenFlow, and also a little bit of the canvas. And right here at the bottom of ScreenFlow, where your timeline is, where you can import media, video clips, rearrange them, cut them up, move them around, and just make your document look the way you want it to look. So let me show you what you can really do with the power of ScreenFlow. I'm just going to hide my doc here and full screen this up. There we go. You can also rearrange the timeline, the size of the timeline, to whatever you want. If you have more than 2 layers, you can increase the size and decrease the size just by putting an arrow right above the number, the ruler over here, and you can drag it up and down, and the timeline will increase and decrease. So guys, here's where you have the different layers of your document. So here I have my webcam, my built-in eyesight recording, and then I have a recording on my desktop that ScreenFlow did at the same time. Alright, my doc just randomly appeared back up. Let me just close that, and of course, full screen. And here is where you can, like I mentioned earlier, split, edit, trim, add effects, do whatever you want to your media, your layers in your document. So what we want to do here, say, ScreenFlow is essentially the best screen recorder for the Mac out there. I have this little extra gap where I go and turn off the recording of ScreenFlow with a hot keystroke, and I want to get rid of that. So let's find the point where I stop talking, right about there, and I want to get rid of this extra part. So how do I do that? You can either right click and click on split clip add playhead, which it will just split those 2 clips so you have 4 different layers or 4 layers with your videos on them. Or let me just undo that. You can go to, after selecting the layers, go to edit, then split clip. Or the easiest way, which I use it, is just by hitting the keyboard shortcut, which is Command-Shift-T, and the video clips are split. Once you have that, you can just select it and press delete, and the end of the video is now gone. Rearranging clips in ScreenFlow is very straightforward, very simple. All you do is click on the clip, drag it around, or drag it up and down wherever you want it, and you have just rearranged the clips. So right now I have my desktop playing, and all of a sudden my face comes up and it says what it needs to say. Now let's do something more exciting. So let's say you want to add a transition between my face coming up and the desktop. So before I don't want my face to come up right after the desktop is showing. I want a small transition, like an intro or a transition at the beginning of the clip. So the easiest way to do this is to add a starting transition by right-clicking and clicking on Add Start Transition. And now, if you hover your mouse over here at the bottom right left of the clip, you get this little gear with the arrow drop down. Once you click on that, you have a list of transitions you can choose from that are built in with ScreenFlow. You can just select them and apply them right there and then. So let's say I want to apply the inner cube effect, and what this will do is it'll add the transition right there and then. So let's go ahead and preview this and see how it looks like. ScreenFlow is essentially the best screen recorder for the Mac. You guys understand the idea. And of course, let's add a small transition at the beginning of the desktop picture. So add a transition, take this mouse, and let's select the paper effect. Hit spacebar, see what happens. ScreenFlow is essentially right there and then. And these transitions really make your document look much, much better and professional. And there you have it, guys, a very small, simple, but unique tutorial of ScreenFlow showing you how to edit, trim, split, rearrange, and add transitions in your videos in ScreenFlow 2.0. Guys, thank you very much for watching. Please don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe on these videos and channel. And right here, over there to the left, right, wherever, oh my god, everywhere, you can follow me on Twitter by clicking those links right now. Click them. Alright guys, you can follow me from twitter.com/MacBoyPro. All the tech news, reviews, updates, and more. Once again, thanks for watching. Please don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see every single one of you next time right here on MacBoy Productions.